Got a couple of decorative shutters beside my windows that are in desperate need of some TLC. The bottom rail and half of the stile on one side is pretty beat up. I want to try to repair this and use some pressure treated wood for the new parts. Start by cutting two pieces from a 2x6 cutoff. I install a V-bit in the router table, and then route two grooves in them to match the pattern of the old ones. The sharp corners are rounded off to match the existing stiles and rails. I took it over to the miter saw to cut a scarf joint at a point that had some fresh wood. A little bending and knocking got rid of the old rotten stile. I saved part of the old stile and cleaned it up over at the table saw, and then cut it into a narrow strip. So it would fit into my Xerox machine to make a copy of it. I cut out the pattern and glued it onto the stile. To make the slots in the stile, I had to make a tapered base for it to be able to use my slot mortiser, and I used part of the old stile to set the positions. The base was widened to make better support for the stile. As the paper template did not cover the whole stile, I marked the distance between the slots over the full length and made a reference mark. The bit in the mortiser was pretty dull, so I had to plunge most of the material out. I really need to get me a new spiral bit. It turned out to be a nice and tight fit. The scarf joint is glued and secured with a couple of brads. The shop-made clamps come in handy, as they are great for a wide project like this. The bottom rail is pre-drilled. And countersunk. Now it's just a matter of assembly and getting rid of the glue squeeze out. A little paint and it's finished. And you can hardly see where the new stile meets the old one.